Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Juliette, and today I'm going to be channeling your ancestors, guides, and angels as always. And yeah, we're just going to open up and see what they have for us. That was a horrible shuffle. That was not a good shuffle. Okay, that one's better. Spirit guides, angels, what message do you have for the collective at this time? Sue clarifies underneath. Okay, so the back of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Let me just check everything's in frame. Yeah, okay. So starting off with the energy, the overall energy, I'm seeing that maybe you don't really feel in your power right now. Maybe you're just not in that state where you're just feeling the most confident, and that's okay. You know, sometimes we fluctuate. We're not always in our most confident state. It's just as long as we can get there and we understand our self-worth, right? It's not always about how flamboyant we can be, how well we can just stay in our power. Sometimes we're very fluid beings, and so sometimes we're there and sometimes we're not, and that's okay. Yeah, with the temperance is always balancing out those cups, right here and here. She's always balancing out these cups. It's her emotional well-being, it's how she feels about herself, it's how she feels about others, it's water, it's that flow energy. And so it's also like how she's interacting with life, right? It's a very balanced way, always dealing with the ebbs and flows of life. And yeah, and with the Fool coming out as the clarifier for temperance, it's telling me that, you know, you are in a new chapter. You're taking a leap of faith that has taken you a long time to even accept, to even try. Because you've been waiting at that threshold, right? Waiting at that green light, seeing that it's all ready for you to go, but for some reason, you know, you're not really wanting to listen to your intuition. The Two of Swords coming out, clarified by the Five of Swords, seems like there was always this mental anguish when it came to going after what you deserved, what is truly meant for you, because it was laced with this energy of burdens from the past, right? And so as you've been clearing out with the year of the snake, you've cleared out everything or most of it. And so now you're realizing that you don't have that many burdens to carry, and that going after what you truly desire is okay, and it is meant for you, and it is the most balanced move at this time. And so shifting your focus from what others can do for you and going into what can I do for myself? How can I position myself in a better place so that I never have to worry about this again? And it's not that you're after, never having to feel this again. You understand, like, life may throw that at you again, but the thing is, like, you have learned your way through it. You have experienced your way through it. And so if you were to experience it again, not saying you are going to, but if you were, I feel like you have this kind of understanding that you will be okay no matter what. No matter what leap of faith you take, you're always going to be able to balance out everything, and you're going to be able to do it quite elegantly and quite sophisticatedly. I don't know why I channeled that. But yeah, so if you're not feeling like the best of the best, that's okay. You can just feel like you, and it doesn't have to be that grandiose of a feeling, because once it's solidified in you, it's going to feel like a baseline feeling, right? And so yeah, what you're after is that peace baseline energy, being more elevated, being more present, being more balanced. And that's exactly where you are, collective. It's good for you to really see that for yourself. And so I highly recommend you, if you don't channel for yourself, I highly recommend watching videos of how the divine sees you, how your spirit guides see you, and really get a glimpse from their point of view, because that's going to really open up how you see yourself, right? We're using our resources from other YouTubers, and it's good, it's free, and they're here doing the work for the highest good of humanity, and I think that's really wonderful. And so yeah, check those out too, and we'll continue on. The Lovers in reverse, okay. Judgment. With the Ten of Cups. Interesting. If we get the Two of Cups, that'll be crazy. We got Two of Pentacles though. And the Page of Swords, I'll put it there. So you've had to take quite a journey when it comes to love, haven't you, collective? With the Lovers in reverse and Judgment right next to it, you had to give your relationship back up to spirit, back up to, you just had to let go of control over that, because what you were after was the Ten of Cups, a happy ending with someone. Not a happy ending, but a happy beginning, with creating a family, creating something based off of similar morals, similar backgrounds even. And that's what you wanted. And that might not have come true for you with the Lovers in reverse. It's showing me that, actually the Lovers in reverse sometimes entails like a third party situation, but I don't really want to make this reading about that. I just want to make it about you and, the energies that you interact with, not just the energies that are interacting with just you, It has to be like a two-way street. And so with the Lovers in reverse, it's coming out to me saying that you did your best to balance this out. You did your best to be there for this person, but now you need to leave control up to the universe. You need to realize that you will be getting this happy fulfillment, right? Ten of Cups is just fulfillment, feeling incredibly fulfilled with who you're with, where you are, and what you're doing, and yeah, just focus on balancing out your physical world as it changes, because we are shifting. Your paradigm is shifting because you're going into this Nine of Pentacles state, and so everything kind of has to shift around in order for you to receive that. It's not that, it'll just magically appear in front of you. It's that things in your life are going to change, and you will be led to that. You will be led to your blessings, or your blessings will be interwoven into this change that is occurring for you. Okay? So as you are dealing with the physical world and knowing what you truly desire, which is a happy family, which is to create a emotionally stable, happy, balanced relationship. That's what you want. And with the judgment right next to it, Spirit knows exactly what you want. It's just that in this moment where you are, it's not happening. And like, we can stick it out, we can try to help others, but we are not martyrs in our lives. We deserve our own peace, we deserve our own happiness. And if our own happiness means walking away from someone that just isn't serving us, then so be it. Because you need to realize that taking this leap of faith towards yourself is so monumental, and the universe wants to show you that. Spirit wants to show you that, you made the right decision. Maybe this lack of confidence feeling, and followed by the Empress in reverse earlier, really signifies that you're waiting for your blessings to come in. You have not been able to really recognize where the blessings are because maybe they haven't appeared yet. And Spirit is saying, like, please stay hopeful. Please talk to us, communicate, so that you can rest and knowing that you are being led to exactly where you need to be. You don't need to be in a mental anguish state. You just need to be open and aware that, the universe is leading the way at this moment. And that it really doesn't have anything to do with if you have the clarity on your situation or not. It is just what it is. This person is not helping you. This person is not serving you. And what I mean by that is that, you're going in a very purposeful way. You have decided to walk with Spirit and to make sure that your life aligns with your spiritual inclinations, right? And so even your intuition, like, it all has to make sense. It has to, not that you have to see it to believe it, not that kind of makes sense, but it's a intuitive knowing, that calm state of knowing that, okay, yeah, that is the right next step for me. And I don't need to worry about what comes after because I know I will be safe. And so they want you in that kind of state, right? Spirit wants me to pull out some oracle cards for you guys. I yawned like that in front of my friend, and he was just like, could you not? And I'm like, I can't help it. But it was the first time someone like noticed how like awful my yawns are. Okay, let's get into your oracles. Oh my god, there's so many. Bloop. Bloop. And bloop. Okay, karmic relationships. All right, so with the Lovers in reverse, yeah, you're in a karmic relationship. You're in a karmic connection right now. And that's not to make you feel bad. You just are in one. And that's for your soul to actually grow through that conflict. It was written, that's what it means, like, with these two like planes of existences. Before you guys reincarnated, you guys had decided that, yeah, we're going to teach each other these lessons, and I will be the one to teach you this lesson. And so know that if you are in a karmic, which the cards are kind of saying, yeah, you are in one, understand that this was written before your time kind of started here. And so there's no need to feel like there was lost time. There's no need to feel like you messed up. There's no need to feel like it's a all for nothing, because in actuality, this relationship prompted you to heal a lot. It showed so much of what you needed to deal with internally, right? And that conflict of the outer relationship was a representation of the conflict of your inner relationship with yourself, right? Because our relationships are mirrors to ourselves and our inner selves. And so know that yes, there was a purpose to this relationship, a beautiful purpose, one that boosts you out of this karmic way of existing into a more open, a more, one that's based on this, the Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Exactly. It's going from polarity into safety. It's going from conflict to protection. It's trust. It's loyalty that you're after now. And you know, the Hathors are coming out to give you this loving energy, this deep, deep motherly love. Or the Hathors is all about like that mother's milk, that energy of giving, that love, divine, deep motherly love. And so that energy is coming out to aid you while you go from this transition into this, where you go from karmic to soul gifted relationships. And what I mean by soul gifted, that was completely channeled. It means that when you come into contact with your soul family, your gifts are going to come out more. And it's because it wasn't safe to come out fully while dealing with all of this conflict, right? With dealing with your inner polarities. But now that you have balanced it out with the Temperance card, it's showing that you're ready for this next step, actually. It's not that you're not ready. You've just been staring at it. You're like, I know I could be. I know I could. But I'm not ready yet. Right? That's what you were telling yourself. But now, I think your mind has just shifted. Something happened where you just completely shifted. And you're like, I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's take that leap of faith. Let's go. Let's step away from this karmic energy and step into an energy of just love, of just trusting, of safety, of knowing that you're protected and that the people around you are loyal to you and that they're not there to harm you, right? In this energy here with the karmic, you may have felt like you needed to protect yourself. You may have felt like you needed to be on guard. And yeah, there was a sense where you did need to be on guard because you were dealing with someone quite karmic. But now that you're realizing that you're done with that chapter's closing, you're stepping into the sun, you're stepping into the light again, and in the light is this soul family where you can believe in this energy of love and trust. And when you are trusting of the people around you, you blossom, collective, you completely blossom. And so Hathor is here to guide you during this process. If you don't know much about Hathor, I highly recommend you search her up because she has a very deep, profound impact on Egyptian culture. And the meaning of her is just so deep, and it's so loving and very grounding as well. And so know that you are being rebirthed with this Fool. Fool is 0. You're being rebirthed, but it's leading you to here. It's leading you to your self-fulfillment in the physical and fulfillment in the emotional. Look, your cup and your pentacles are good, which means that you are heading in a very wonderful, wonderful direction, collective. You don't need to doubt what's coming next. You just need to know that these chapters that you've been dealing with, they're coming to an end. If you felt like you were stagnant, if you felt like things were just not moving, they're definitely going to move now because you've made up your mind. You've allowed Spirit to come in and be like, yeah, yes, please, guide me, lead me, move people away that aren't meant for me. Do it all because I'm ready for new. I'm ready for something different. And your different is going to be so good because, collective, I know you've been through it. I know you have been through the ringer, and you've had to heal so much from such a dark place, right? Like with that karmic card, we're in dark space, right? We're in the dark night of the soul for most of it. And so what you are heading into, it being completely different, is very, very beneficial to you. Because I don't think that, not me, but Spirit's saying, like, they just know that you haven't felt this kind of love before, and it is destined for you. You are not meant to just experience karmic relationships. You're meant to experience balanced, beautiful, abundant relationships as well. And so that happens when you take that leap of faith. So if you're still wondering if you should, you definitely should, collective. If not from me, it's, it's from your spirit guides. It's from your angels, ancestors, and guides. Anytime I'm channeling, I am channeling your most ascended partners, your most ascended guides, to come in and help you. And that's why a lot of my readings can get really dark, can get really deep, because it's those masters, it's those kind of energies. The only reason why they're able to reach higher in levels of love, of feeling happiness, joy, is because they've actually had to endure the worst as well. And so it's about embodying both, right? You have been in the shadows, been in the dark, and you have actually mastered the ability to hold your light in the dark. But now it's time for you to learn how to master holding your light while being in the light as well, right? And it will be much easier to do that. And it will be much more flowing. You're going to feel very much at ease while all of this is occurring. Because the dis-ease came from being in that dark, being, on the here in the world, but not in it. You're just on it. And so, yeah, Spirit's just telling you, you're moving forward now. Things are not going to be the same, and that's really, really good for you. I channeled this message in the last reading as well. And I think it's just to reiterate, like, you are definitely going in the right direction. Spirit wants you to believe in yourself and what you're capable of doing. Okay? Because it has been you. It's been you this entire time. Of course, other people have come in to either aid or show you things about yourself. Excuse me, I want to have some water. But at the end of the day, it's been you. It's been you this entire time. So let's pull out one last card from the Guan Yin deck, and then we'll close out the reading. Message from Guan Yin to close out this reading. Another mother card comes out. Okay, Mother Fierce. So it's very clear that you're going through something quite transformational, and that's why this motherly energy is coming out, to really give you that energy of feeling protected, of feeling safe, of feeling completely able to take this leap of faith. Because what you're about to embark on, it's going to be kind of crazy, but super, super positive and super beneficial for you. Okay, Mother Fierce. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless heart or love. Your safety is assured, beloved. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, and no matter how insecure you may feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. All right, so Mother Fierce is coming in to tell you that, yeah, you are protected, that you are loved, that you are deeply supported while you go through this. And I'm sorry if you hear nibbling, because it's my cat's feeding time, so they're just going at it. I am not going to be the one to stop them. So know that not only are the Hathors here to guide you, Guan Yin in a motherly form is coming in to aid you. With her many hands, she's showing that she will be protecting you in the spiritual realm through all angles. So if you do feel like you have any spiritual leakage or energy leakages anywhere in your energetic body, she's fully covering that. She's fully healing those aspects so that as you step into this new chapter, you're actually going to be much more ready to accept what is to come, okay? Because sometimes good things come, but if we can't accept it, then, you know, they're not going to come off the right way, and it's not going to be received the right way either. And so, yes, it's all about calming down your nervous system, making sure you feel safe, because you've gone through so much that you're really willing to just kind of leave everything in the dust if you don't feel 100% safe, right? And so know that you don't need to run, that the guides are literally with you, ascended masters are with you, and I do consider Guan Yin an ascended, even though, like, you know, she has kind of shown up in the physical form before to interact with humans because she just has that compassion and love for us. And so I do consider her like a form of an ascended master. And so know that she is here with you, that she is watching your back, because a mother is not only loving but extremely protective, right? Fiercely protective. And so don't be afraid of anything that anyone else has to say. Don't be afraid that other people will get their way with your life. That's not possible. Your path is anointed. Your path is safe. And, you know, I'm sending you guys the good energy of protection and safety as well through this video, through this transmission. And so if you accept it, you will be feeling that level of safety, and you will be feeling that level of love that is necessary to take you on the next step. All right, so that is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you like the video, go ahead and give this video a like. If you like the way I read, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you can get more readings from me. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.